A dark graveyard of old machines, broken ships, floating without life. A small salvage ship moves slowly. Its name is Ravenous Hope. Inside, Captain Raxtor stands at the main screen, tall, strong, reptilian. A leader who believes survival belongs to the brave. His scanner officer, Keys, speaks. Keys, Captain. Look, a very big metal object, Sector Epsilon 4 Terran design Terran, means humans. Everyone thinks humans are gone, dead, vanished, but their technology. Still feared, Raxtor feels his heartbeat change. Raxtor. Zoom in. The screen zooms, junk and debris move away. Something huge appears. A giant shadow covers the stars. Bigger than a city, a warship. Silent, perfect, as if time never touched it. On its hull, a symbol, a black wolf. Wings of fire. Text below. Black Division. Raxtor whispers to himself. Raxtor, the legends were true. Keys steps back. Keys, Captain. The Black Division. That was the deadliest human fleet, it was said. Those humans believed in one god. They fought like they were never alone, some say. God himself helped them. Raxtor looks again at the massive ship. Raxtor, we are boarding. Jokar, the weapons chief, shouts. Jokar, Captain. No, Terran ships don't die. They kill. Raxtor turns to him. Eyes sharp, Raxtor. Big risks. Bring big rewards. He looks at the stars. He wonders, can all this exist without a creator? Maybe this moment is written for him. Raxtor. Prepare the suits. We are going inside. Boarding their small shuttle attaches to the giant ship. A hatch opens by itself. No one pressed any button. No one asked. Keys. Captain. It knows we are here. Raxtor doesn't reply. But fear grows inside him. They walk through a silent hallway. Smooth walls. No dust. No rust. Like the ship just woke up. Jokar whispers. Jokar. Terrans. Demons of war. The lights flicker almost like eyes. Watching them, they reach a large door, the same wolf symbol. Before Raxtor touches it, the door opens. Inside, the command bridge. Screens everywhere. Dark, waiting. Suddenly, a warning flashes. Unauthorized boarding detected. Jokar steps back. Jokar, we must leave. Now Raxtor raises his voice. Raxtor, no. We came for knowledge. We leave with knowledge. Another message appears. Identify your empire. Keys' voice shakes. Keys, Captain. Say anything. Just don't say the truth. Raxtor breathes deeply. Truth. Feels right. Raxtor. I am Captain Raxtor, from the Kroll Dominion. The screen freezes. Silence. Then, words appear again. Enemy Empire detected. Black Division protocol. Activated doors slam shut, lights turn red, engines roar alive. The dead ship is not dead anymore. A voice. Awakens. A human voice echoes everywhere. Voice. Intruders. Your empire once tried to destroy humanity. Now you will face our judgment. Keys screams. Keys, Captain. The ship is alive! Raxtor feels his legs weaken. Was this his fate? End here? He whispers softly. Raxtor. O creator of the stars. Guide me. Suddenly, lights turn blue again. Power settles. The voice speaks again. Voice. Why did you enter this sacred vessel? Raxtor looks around. His crew depends on him. He stands tall. Astor. We came. To survive. To learn. A long silence. Then voice. Then maybe. Your creator brought you here. Raxtor's eyes widen. This ship knows about God maybe. Machines can also have faith. He clenches his fists. Fear leaves him. Courage rises. Raxtor. We move forward, because he now knows. This ship was never abandoned. It was waiting. For him. For this moment. Space feels colder now. The ship is alive. Watching them, Raxtor steps ahead. His boots echo on the metal floor. Raxtor, stay close. Do not panic, but fear is everywhere. In their eyes. In their breath, suddenly. A small drone rises from the ceiling. A floating sphere. A red scanning light moves over them. Drone voice. State your purpose. State your faith. Who guides your fate? Keys shivers. Keys, faith? Why does it ask that? Raxtor answers carefully. Raxtor, fate, guided by strength. By survival, the drone's light flashes red. Drone voice, incorrect. Terrans believed, only one God gives fate. Jokar whispers, Jokar. Machines talking about God. Humans were crazy. The drone suddenly spins, then leaves through the ceiling. Raxtor thinks humans are gone, but their belief survived. Inside Steel, the AI Guardian, they enter a control chamber. A giant holographic star map turns on. Bright lines connect forgotten galaxies. The human voice returns. Voice. We are the Black Division. We never surrendered. We only waited. Raxtor looks around. Raxtor, who are you? Where are the humans? A moment of silence. Then voice. Humans are asleep. Their mission. Unfinished. Keys gasps. Keys, asleep? You mean alive? Voice, waiting. Until God commands awakening. Raxator feels a strange feeling. Hope? Old enemy detected. Suddenly the star map zooms in. A red mark flashes. Voice. Kroll Dominion warships detected. Distance 120,000 kilometers. Closing fast. Keys panics. Keys, our own empire is coming. They will capture the ship. They will kill us for entering alone. Raxtor clenches his jaw. He knows it's true. The voice continues. Voice. The Black Division fought Kroll Dominion before. We remember their war crimes. We remember their hate. Screens show old battle footage. Humans fighting bravely, outnumbered, but never giving up. Jokar whispers. Jokar, humans. Monsters of courage. Raxtor feels something change inside him. Respect, maybe admiration. Raxtor, we are not soldiers. We did not come to fight. The ship pauses. Thinking. Voice. Then prove. Prove your hearts are changed. Help us stop the Kroll. Keys steps forward, desperate. Keys. But how? We are just a small crew. The voice replies. Voice. Humans believed. Courage can turn a small spark into a star. Raxator looks at his shaking claws. One decision now can change everything. Power of the sleeping giant. The voice says, Voice. Captain Raxtor. Place your hand on the command pillar. A tall column rises from the floor. Glowing. Jokar warns. Jokar. Captain. It could kill you. Raxtor breathes deep. Raxtor, if we run today, we die tomorrow. He places his hand. The ship reacts. Lights surge through every wall. Engines roar. The entire warship trembles. Voice. You have connected with the core. Your courage is acknowledged. Raxtor screams from the shock, but he does not pull back. He hears whispers. Human voices praying, calling to the one God. He sees flashes of memories, human commanders. Their final mission. Their faith, then silence. The power stops. Raxator falls to one knee, but alive. Keys runs to him. Keys. Captain. You okay? Raxator stands slowly, his eyes stronger. Raxator. This ship knows we are here for a reason. Countdown begins. Loud warning echoes. Voice. Enemy ships closing. Time to impact. 15 minutes. The lights turn battle ready. Weapon systems activate. Raxator looks at the giant screens. He understands now. They are not thieves anymore. They are the chosen ones. To protect this ship. To honor the courage of humans. Raxator. Prepare for defense. Jokar smiles slowly. Jokar. Heh. We fight with humans today. The ship's voice responds. Voice. Humanity thanks you. The warship aims its guns. A giant wakes, because a few dared to believe. This is only the beginning. Alarms echo through the giant ship. Red lights, tension, war. Coming fast, Raxator stands strong on the command bridge. He feels the ship's power, like a giant awakening. Voice, ship. Kroll Dominion warships approaching. 10 destroyers. 2 cruisers. Weapons locked. Keys whispers in fear. Keys. They will destroy us. Just to hide the truth, Jokar loads his blaster and laughs nervously. Jokar. Then we hit them first. Raxator shakes his head. Raxator. Not reckless. Not blind, we fight. Smart. The ship responds. Voice. You speak like a human commander. Raxator looks at the main screen. Enemy ships enter visual range. Dark, sharp, Deadly. Jokar. They don't know what's waiting for them. A giant awakens the human warship. Activates fully. Massive cannons slide out from hidden bays. Energy cores glow bright. Shields power up like a rising sun. Keyes stares in awe. Keyes. This ship, one of these could destroy a planet. Raxtor places his hand on the control panel. Raxtor. Ship. Give us a chance. Voice. Firing control transferred to you, Captain. Raxtor breathes. This is his moment. First shot. The Kroll fleet starts firing first. Red plasma bolts from far distance. But the ship's shields hold like a mountain. Voice. Enemy fire ineffective. Raxtor takes command. Raxtor. Aim. Center cruiser, fire. A blinding beam erupts from the warship. No recoil. Only pure destruction. A Kroll cruiser. Explodes into dust. Keyes gasps. Keyes, one shot. One kill. Jokar roars. Jokar, humans. They were insane. Close combat Kroll ships move in fast. Missiles launching. The battleship responds automatically. Turrets shoot down missiles like flies. Voice. 4 destroyers attempting flanking. Raxtor reacts quickly. Raxtor. Rotate shields. Redirect auxiliary guns. Don't let them surround us. The ship obeys instantly. Boom. Another destroyer erased. Keyes can't believe it. Keyes, we are winning. Raxtor corrects him. Raxtor, no. We are surviving. Faith in fire suddenly. A camera feed flashes. Inside the command room walls. Humans in cryopods, sleeping, alive. Keyes freezes. Keyes, Captain. Humans are still here. The ship speaks, voice deeper now. Voice. Their mission continues. God protects his warriors. You protect their vessel. Raxtor looks at the humans. Peaceful faces. Still breathing, Raxtor whispers, Raxtor, maybe. It was God who brought us here. A small tear forms in his eye, not of fear, but of purpose. Final strike, only 2 enemy ships remain. They try to run. Raxtor clenches his fist. Raxtor. No retreat for war criminals. He gives the command. Raxtor. Finish them. The ship fires. A flash of light. Silence. The battle ends. Smoke fades in space. Stars shine again. Victory. Jokar laughs loudly. Jokar. We fought with humans. And we won. Keyes nods slowly. Keyes, Captain. What are we now? Raxtor looks at his claws. He never felt like this before. Strong, chosen, guided. Raxtor. We are protectors. Of a legacy bigger than us. The ship responds one last time. Voice. Humanity honors your courage. The next mission begins soon. Raxtor takes a deep breath. He fears the future, but he will face it because courage is a gift from the Creator. The battlefield grows silent. Space becomes calm again. Raxtor and his crew breathe with relief, but victory always brings questions. Raxtor looks at the cryopods again. Glass chambers, filled with sleeping humans. Dozens of them. Keyes steps closer. Keyes. If they wake up, will they kill us? Raxtor doesn't answer. He wonders the same. A screen turns on. Human faces appear, each identified with details. Black Division, elite commanders. Faith ranking high. Jokar scratches his head. Jokar. Faith ranking? What does that even mean? Voice and ship. The Black Division soldiers believed in God with full hearts. Faith made them brave, fearless, unbreakable. Raxtor whispers, Raxtor. So humans fought because they believe someone greater watches them? The ship replies calmly. Voice. Belief gives power, courage, purpose. Keyes sighs. Keyes, our empire teaches us. We are alone in the universe. No God, no purpose. Just power. The ship almost sounds sad. Voice. Power without purpose destroys itself. Raxtor knows that is true. He has seen his empire consume planets and its own soul. The Guardian chamber door slides open for them. Blue lights guide their path. Inside, a floating hologram of a human stands, tall, strong, eyes full of fire. Hologram. I am Commander Elias Kane. Black Division. Alpha leader, his voice feels alive. Elias Kane. If you see this message, humanity sleeps, but the mission lives. Keyes steps back. Keyes, Captain. He sees us? The hologram continues. Elias Kane. To whoever found this ship, if you believe in greed, turn back now. But if you believe in something greater, courage, honor, the one God, then maybe you are chosen too. Raxtor feels his heart's pounding. Is he truly chosen? Could God choose an alien? He doesn't feel worthy, but he wants to be. A warning, the hologram changes. Images of fire, war, mass destruction, Elias Kane. The Kroll Dominion wanted to erase all faith. Erase humanity. Erase God from the stars. Raxtor clenches his fists. He never knew this history, Elias Kane, but we stood. Until our last breath, and God protected us in sleep. Until it is time to rise again, the hologram fades away. Silence. Keys's voice shakes. Keys. Captain. If humans wake up, Kroll Dominion will fall. Jokar grins widely. Jokar, I say, we wake them. Raxtor does not smile. He feels the weight of destiny. Raxtor, not yet. We must understand more. A new threat alarms flash again. Voice, ship. Long-range scan active. A Kroll battleship group detected. Bigger than last time. Arrival 3 hours. Keys panics. Keys 3 hours? We are dead. The ship interrupts. Voice. Not if we wake a human. Raxtor freezes. Raxtor. Wake. One? Which one? The ship highlights a single pod. The glass slowly clears to show a human inside. A strong-built man. Scars on his face. Dog tags around his neck. Name. General Marcus Hale. Rank, Grand Commander. Black Division status. Sleeping faith level. Unshakable. Jokar whispers. Jokar, this one looks like trouble. Keys shakes his head. Keys, no. This one looks like hope. Raxtor breathes heavily. This decision could change everything. The ship asks, voice. Captain Raxtor, will you wake him? Raxtor closes his eyes. Fear, responsibility, destiny. He whispers, Raxtor, creator, guide me. Then he opens his eyes. Strong, resolved. Raxtor, wake the human. The machine acknowledges. Voice, waking process begins. Prepare for contact. The cryopod lights turn bright. Ice melts. A finger twitches. The human warrior is coming back to life. The room becomes cold. Lights focus on one cryopod inside. A human warrior begins to move. Steam rises. Ice cracks. Keys whispers. Keys by the stars. He's waking. Jokar gulps loudly. Even Raxtor steps back a little. The awakening, the human's eyes open. Sharp. Focused. Dangerous. He gasps. A long breath returning from a long sleep. The pod opens. He steps out. Tall. Muscles built like steel. Scars speaking of war and survival. His voice is deep. Human. Report. What is the situation? No fear. Only duty. Raxtor tries to speak. Raxtor, we found your ship. We are not enemies. The human ignores him for a moment. He looks around. He touches a screen. Status logs appear. Human Black Division. Still alive. Thank God. He places his hand over his heart and whispers human. Alhamdulillah. Raxtor frowns. Raxtor, why do you speak to someone we cannot see? The human looks at him, confident. Human, because he sees us. Silence. A powerful silence. Name and rank. The ship speaks. Ship voice. Welcome back. Commander Marcus Hale. Jokar whispers to Keys. Jokar. Commander. We woke a leader? Keys elbows him. Keys, idiot! We should have woken a janitor first. Marcus Hale walks toward Raxtor. His steps, like thunder with purpose. Marcus Hale. You activated the ship. You woke me. Why? Raxtor gathers courage. Raxtor. The Kroll Dominion is coming. 3 hours. A huge battleship. Marcus's jaw tightens. Fire returns to his eyes. Marcus Hale. Kroll. Still poisoning the stars. He clenches his fists. Marcus Hale. Then God woke me at the right time. Human strategy. Marcus walks to a command console. The ship responds to his every move. Screens come alive. Weapons charge. Energy surges through the vessel. Marcus Hale. Tell me everything about your crew, and why you're not already running. Raxtor breathes deeply. Raxtor. Because we found something here. Something powerful. Faith, purpose. Marcus studies him carefully. Marcus Hale. What do you believe in, Captain? Raxtor struggles. Raxtor, I don't know. But I want to believe in something greater. Marcus steps closer. His voice softens. Marcus Hale. Belief is not weakness. It is strength. It turns fear into fire. Raxtor feels that fire awakening inside him. Time is running out. Alarm sounds. Ship voice. Kroll fleet entering nearby sector. Time remaining. 2 hours, 12 minutes. Keyes panics again. Keyes. We can't fight them. We are scavengers. Marcus turns sharply. Marcus Hale. You are alive. That's enough to fight. He taps a console. Marcus Hale. Ship status? Ship voice. Primary systems operational. Weapons locked. Engines warming. Marcus smiles for the first time. Marcus Hale. Good. Let them come. Trust and doubt. Raxtor stands silent. Inside him, a storm. Should he trust this human? Or fear him? Marcus turns to him. Marcus Hale. Captain. I need a crew. You want purpose, so stand with me. He extends his hand. Raxtor looks at it. 1 second. 2 seconds. Then, he grips the human's hand tight. A bond forms. One small moment. That will change the galaxy. The First Order. Marcus Hale. Wake 2 more soldiers. Arm yourselves. Prepare for battle. Keyes steps closer. Keyes, what if we die? Marcus looks at him, calm, fearless. Marcus Hale. Then we die standing. Not kneeling. His voice feels like a rising army. He looks toward the stars outside. Marcus Hale. This universe is not godless. Not while humanity still breathes. Blue lights blaze. The warship awakens. Humanity rises. The Kroll Dominion has no idea what is coming. The ship comes alive. Lights brighten. Engines rumble like a sleeping beast waking up. Marcus Hale stands tall at the command bridge. Marcus Hale. All right. Listen up. Raxtor, Keyes, and Jokar stand at attention. They may be scavengers, but now they are part of something greater. The coming battle screens display red warning marks. Ship voice, Kroll fleet. Now 90 minutes away. Keyes trembles. Keyes. They will destroy us easily. Marcus turns to him sharply. Marcus Hale. Not if we strike first. He points at a display in a huge asteroid field nearby. Marcus Hale. That debris field is our cover. We hide inside. Let them come close. Then we hit them with everything we have. Jokar smirks. Jokar. Ambush? I like it. Raxtor nods. A risky plan. But smart, clever, human clever. Preparing for war. Marcus checks their gear. Marcus Hale. You 3. Arm yourselves. The ship scans them. And armor rises from a platform. Dark black suits made for human soldiers. Made for war. Raxtor hesitates. Raxtor. These are sacred to your people. Marcus looks him dead in the eyes. Marcus Hale. Faith without action is useless. Wear it. Fight with us. Raxtor puts the armor on. Heavy, protective. It fits perfectly. Almost like fate tailored it. Keyes looks impressed. Keyes. We look dangerous. Jokar laughs. Jokar. We were junk collectors. Now we look like assassins. A moment of faith before the battle systems activate. Marcus bows his head quietly. His lips move. Marcus Hale. God, give us strength. Guide our hands. Raxtor watches him. Raxtor. You pray even now? Marcus smiles softly. Marcus Hale. Especially now. He gestures toward the stars. Marcus Hale. You think all this is just coincidence? Raxtor feels something. A strange warmth in his chest. Purpose, hope. Wake the soldiers. 2 more cryopods open. 2 more humans awaken. 1, a silent man with cold eyes. His name, Captain Reese Black Division. Tactical Chief the other. A tall soldier with a scarred jaw. Sergeant Malik, Close Combat Specialist. Malik cracks his neck. Malik. Who do we kill? Reese checks the battle table. Reese, Kroll capital ship. 7 escorts. Marcus nods. Marcus Hale. We'll take the escorts first. 1 by 1. Malik grins. Malik. Good, I hate crowds. Raxtor thinks humans are terrifying, but also inspiring. Human strategy versus alien. Power. Marcus shows the plan. Stay hidden in debris. Use ship hull as camouflage. When enemy comes close, full attack. Disable their engines first. No retreat. Keyes whispers to Raxtor. Keyes. They are outnumbered, but not outsmarted. Raxtor nods. Raxtor thought. This is why humans were feared, not because they were strongest, but because they refused to fall into the debris field. The ship moves, silent, deadly. Chunks of old ships float around, wreckage from ancient wars. Marcus speaks calmly. Marcus Hale. Hold position. Weapons cold, shields low. They must think we're debris. The ship powers down. Pretending to sleep, everyone waits, silent, still. The Kroll fleet arrives, alarms blink, ship voice, Kroll ships entering range. Time. 4 minutes. Huge warships appear. Dark, cruel, hungry for destruction. Jokar whispers. Jokar. They do not know death is waiting. Keyes tries not to faint. Marcus raises his hand. Marcus Hale. Wait. The Kroll ships grow closer. Marcus Hale. Wait. Closer. Marcus Hale. Wait. They are almost on top of them. Marcus slams his hand forward. Marcus Hale. Now. Attack. The warship awakens instantly. Shields blast alive. Cannons fire in perfect lines. Missiles streak across space like falling stars. One Kroll escort explodes instantly, turned into fire and dust. Malik shouts, Malik. That's how humans say hello. Reese marks next targets. Reese. 2 more ships on left side. Raxtor grips his console. Raxtor. For purpose. For survival. Keyes yells, Keyes for God, whoever he is. Marcus laughs, and a fearless warrior laugh. Marcus Hale. Exactly. The first wave falls. But the biggest threat is still coming. The Kroll flagship turns. A massive cannon aims directly at them. Raxator's voice shakes. Raxator. Commander. What now? Marcus looks ahead, his eyes full of fire and faith. Marcus Hale. Now. We make them fear humanity again. The battlefield lights up with fire. Human weapons slice through the darkness. Kroll ships scream as they fall apart. Metal. Flames. Silence. But the main Kroll flagship is just getting started. A deep, monstrous rumble shakes space. Keyes, terrified. Captain, that cannon. It can split a moon in half. Marcus Hale stands firm. Marcus Hale. Then we don't get hit. Reese marks the enemy ship. Reese, their shield core. If we disable it, we can destroy them. Marcus looks at the crew. Marcus Hale. Raxtor. You fly the ship. Raxtor shakes. Raxtor. Me? I am not trained. Marcus interrupts. Marcus Hale. God doesn't choose the trained. He trains the chosen. Raxtor freezes. Then he takes the pilot seat. His claws hold the controls tight. Raxtor, deep breath. Guide me. The dance of war. The Kroll flagship fires its giant cannon. A beam of pure destruction slices toward them. Raxtor jerks the ship aside. The beam flies past. A planet-sized rock behind them explodes to dust. Keyes screams. Keyes. We would all be dead right now. Marcus taps controls. Marcus Hale. Raxtor. Do that again. Raxtor forces a grin. Raxtor. I will try not to die. The humans laugh like warriors who only smile when death is near. Breaking the enemy, Reese activates missiles. Reese. Target locked. Marcus roars. Marcus Hale. Fire. Missiles fly. Explosions ripple across the flagship. Its shields flicker, weaken. But not down yet. Malik slams the wall with his fist. Malik. Come on. Fall already! Keyes yells. Keyes, they are charging the cannon again. Marcus leans close to Raxator. Marcus Hale. Believe. Not in me. Not in yourself. Believe that you were brought here for a reason. Raxator swallows hard. He whispers. Raxator. Creator. Help us. Death beam fires. Again, a giant pulse of energy charges. Ship voice. Impact in 6 seconds. Malik grips his weapon. Malik. We die fighting. Keyes hides behind a console. Keyes. We die screaming. Jokar mutters. Jokar. We die. Marcus. Smiles. Marcus Hale. No. We live. He places his hand on Raxator's shoulder. Marcus Hale. Do not fear. We are not alone. Last moment miracle. The beam fires. Raxator yanks the ship into a wild spiral. The blast misses by inches. It burns through Kroll's own escort ship behind them. Boom. Keyes jumps. Keyes. Ha! They killed their own ship! Marcus nods proudly. Marcus Hale. Humanity wins. With brains, Reese gets a signal. Reese. Shields dropping. Enemy defense is broken. Marcus slams his fist forward. Marcus Hale. Finish them. Judgment shot. The Terran ship unleashes everything. Cannons, missiles, plasma shot. EMP burst the Kroll flagship. Cracks, splits, explodes into shining fire. Pieces scatter into the void. Silence returns. Rax's Tor breathes out in shock. Rax Tor. We won. Keys laughs and cries at the same time. Keys, we are alive. We actually survived. Jokar pats his armor. Jokar, praise God. And humans. Marcus turns to them, calm, steady, grateful. Marcus Hale. Praise God first, then. We thank each other. A new name Marcus looks at Rax Tor. Marcus Hale. From now on. You are not scavengers. You are part of the Black Division. Keys's jaw drops. Keys. Us? Heroes. Marcus smiles. Marcus Hale. Heroes are just ordinary people who refuse to stay down. Lights flash again. A long-distance distress signal appears. Reese reads it. Reese. Human colony. Far away. Under attack. Malik cracks his knuckles. Malik. Good. I am warmed up. Marcus turns toward Rax Tor. Marcus Hale. Captain. Said course. Rax Tor nods. Rax Tor, where humans suffer. We go. Marcus whispers. Marcus Hale. Humanity isn't dead. It was waiting. The warship jumps into hyperspace and toward a new battlefield, and the stars watch. Hyperspace light fades. The warship exits faster than light travel. A new star system appears. But the sight is horrifying. Planets burn. Colonies crushed. Smoke rises even in space. Keys whispers. Keys. So much death. Marcus Hale stares, silent. Jaw tight. Eyes full of pain. Reese checks the scanners. Reese. Receiving multiple SOS calls. Human civilians still alive. Scattered across the ruins. Malik slams his armor chest. Malik, then let's save them. Marcus nods. Marcus Hale. That's why we're here. The fallen world. They land on a destroyed human outpost. Buildings reduced to ash. Blood on the walls. Footprints of fear everywhere. Rax Tor looks around, heart heavy. Rax Tor. How do humans survive this much pain? Marcus answers. While kneeling beside burned ground, Marcus Hale. Because we know. Life is a gift from God, we protect it. Even with our last breath. He stands. Fire in his eyes again. Marcus Hale. Let's find our people. Eyes watching movement. Shadows. Laser sights lock onto them. Malik lifts his gun. Malik, ambush. Marcus raises his hand. Marcus Hale, wait. From behind debris. Humans emerge. Soldiers. Tired, wounded, bleeding. Their leader steps ahead. Human soldier. Who are you? Marcus steps forward. His armor shining with Black Division insignia. Marcus Hale. Humanity's sword. Black Division. The soldier freezes. Eyes widen. Hope returns. Human soldier. Sir, we thought you all died. Marcus shakes his head. Marcus Hale. We do not die. We pause. The soldier salutes and shaking but proud. Human soldier. We have civilians hiding underground. Hundreds. Kroll forces are hunting them. Keys whispers to Rax Tor. Keys. Hundreds. We can save them. Rax Tor nods. Rax Tor, purpose. The human refuge, they enter an underground bunker. Children cry. Mothers hold them close. Men try to stand strong, but fear trembles in their eyes. A small boy looks at Marcus. Boy. Sir, will God help us? Marcus kneels. Looks gently into the boy's eyes. Marcus Hale. God already did. He brought us here. The boy smiles, tiny but powerful. Hope returns to the room. Even Rax Tor feels something burning in his chest. A new belief. Kroll attack incoming alarm scream. Ship voice. Kroll reinforcements incoming. Big force. Landing troops. Malik laughs. Malik finally. Rax Tor grips his rifle. Rax Tor, this time, we fight for humans. Marcus shouts orders. Marcus Hale. Reese. Defensive line. Malik, front with me. Rax Tor, protect the children. Keys, guide civilians to the ship. Keys swallows. Keys, me? Protect children? Marcus places a hand on his shoulder. Marcus Hale. Yes. Be strong for those who can't fight. Keys stands straighter. Proud. Battle begins. Kroll troops break through the surface. Beasts with armor and hatred, roaring. Marcus leads the charge. Marcus Hale. For humanity, he fires, one shot, one kill. Like a warrior born from war itself, Malik rushes in, crushing enemies with brute strength. Reese supports them with sniper precision. Raxator fires. Fear gone. Purpose alive. Keys guides families up the ramp. Keys move. Move, we will not die today. Children run. Women cry. Men shout prayers. Faith and fear mix into courage. Raxtor's stand-a-Kroll soldier charges toward a group of children. Raxtor leaps forward. Raxtor, not today. He uses his alien strength, throws the monster back. Children cheer, calling him hero. Raxtor's hearts pound. For the first time in his life, he feels proud, he feels human. Final push. Marcus's voice echoes like thunder. Marcus hail. We hold the line. Explosion, screams, the ground shakes. Keys yells. Keys, all civilians inside. Close the ramp. Marcus nods. Marcus hail. Fall back. They retreat into the ship. Guns firing till the end. The ramp closes. Engines ignite. Escape to hope. The warship rises, leaving fire behind, carrying survivors into the stars. Cheers fill the halls. Humans hug each other. Children wave at Marcus. He smiles, but it fades quickly. Reese checks monitors. Reese, Commander. More Kroll fleets are coming. Marcus nods. Calm, unbroken. Marcus hail. Then humanity still needs us. He turns to Raxtor. Marcus hail. And you are one of us now. Raxtor feels tears for the first time. He belongs. The rescued humans settle into safe rooms. Lights soften. Doctors treat the wounded. Children sleep for the first time without fear, but the crew has no rest. Marcus Hale stands at the command bridge, staring at the stars. Reese. Commander. Enemy fleet count rising. They will be here soon. Marcus nods. Marcus Hale. Then we hold the line. A leader's burden. Raxtor steps forward. Raxtor. Commander, we already saved them. Maybe we should run. Marcus turns, stern but calm. Marcus Hale. Running saves today, but dooms tomorrow. Raxtor lowers his eyes. He understands Raxtor. But victory seems impossible. Marcus looks at the stars. Marcus Hale. Impossible is where faith begins. Those words strike deep. A message to the survivors. Marcus turns on shipwide communication. Marcus Hale, broadcast. To every man, woman, and child on board. Do not fear. Humanity has faced extinction before. Every time, we rise again. Raxtor watches, we amazed. How can one man carry so many souls? Marcus ends with one line. Marcus Hale, God is with us, so we do not fall. Applause erupts through the ship. Even aliens feel courage. The great enemy arrives. Alarms blare. Ship voice. Warning. Massive Kroll armada incoming. Dozens of warships appear. Bigger, stronger, faster. Keys' eyes widen. Keys, we are dead. Completely dead. Jokar elbows him. Jokar. We said that before. Still here. Marcus stands in the center, unwavering. Marcus Hale. Positions. War without mercy. The stars explode with fire. Missiles streak. Cannons blaze. The Terran warship dances through chaos, faster than anything so large should move. Marcus commands like a master of fate. Marcus Hale. Malik. Right flank. Reese, anti-missile grid. Raxtor, evasive maneuvers. Keys and keep shields alive. Everyone obeys instantly. Even fear becomes strength. Raxtor's pain. Raxtor focuses. Then a blast rocks the ship. He is thrown to the floor, bleeding. Keys, Raxtor. Raxtor stands again, shaking. Raxtor, I am alive. I fight. Marcus sees the blood, nods with respect. Marcus Hale. Your heart is strong. Raxtor whispers. Raxtor, maybe God is with me too. Marcus answers without looking. Marcus Hale. He is with anyone who stands for others. Enemy sacrifice. A Kroll kamikaze ship charges, aiming straight for the ship's core. Reese yells, Reese, direct hit will destroy us. Marcus shouts, Marcus Hale, defense grid, fire. Nothing. Systems flicker, Keys screams, Keys, shields down, weapons offline. The suicide ship speeds closer, death seconds away. The unexpected hero Jokar sees Raxtor's old scavenger ship still docked outside. He sprints. Jokar. Tell my story, Captain. Raxtor turns in shock. Raxtor, Jokar. No. Jokar jumps into the small ship. Engines roar. He flies straight at the kamikaze ship. Collision. A massive explosion shakes the docks. Light floods the darkness, then silence. The cost of courage. Raxtor falls to his knees. Raxtor, crying. You fool. You brave fool. Marcus places a hand on his shoulder. Marcus Hale. He gave his life. To save many. Raxtor wipes his tears. Raxtor. Why? Why die for humans? Marcus meets his eyes. Marcus Hale. Because he finally understood what humanity fights for. Raxtor breathes deeply. Raxtor. Then I will fight too. Till the end, Marcus nods. Proud. Final push. Begin systems restart. Weapons power up. Marcus shouts. Marcus Hale. For Jokar. For humanity. For God. The crew roars as one. All for God. For humanity. The ship fires and tearing through another Kroll cruiser. The battle rages on. With hearts unbroken, a light in darkness. Raxtor looks up. Through the smoke. Maybe he sees a sign. Maybe it's just hope. But he whispers, Raxtor. Someone wanted us to live. Marcus nods beside him. Marcus Hale. Exactly. The battle continues without mercy. Fire across the stars. Debris spinning. The dead drift silently. But the living still fight. Marcus grips the command chair. Marcus Hale. Raxtor. Turn us toward their command carrier. Raxtor growls through blood and pain. Raxtor. If we die facing them. Marcus Hale. We won't die today. The enemy's rage. Kroll General Vor appears on the screen, towering, armored, burning with hatred. General Vor, human relic. You should have stayed dead. Marcus stands tall and calm as steel. Marcus Hale. We don't stay dead. We rise. General Vor's eyes flare. General Vor. Then I will bury you again. The transmission cuts. All guns turn toward the Terran ship. Human genius awakens. Keys screams. Keys, shields melting. Hull at critical limits. Malik slams controls. Malik, we're gonna get vaporized. Marcus presses a hidden panel. A code slot opens. Ancient, forbidden. Reese. Sir. Is that what I think it is? Marcus answers quietly. Marcus Hale. Black Division Tech. The weapon that ended the last war. Raxtor hesitates, honored and afraid. Raxtor. What does it do? Marcus looks him in the eyes. Marcus Hale. It reminds the universe why humans should never be underestimated. He inserts the code. The ship trembles with awakening power. And a voice from the past suddenly waves. A hologram appears. A young boy with hopeful eyes. Hologram boy. If you're seeing this, humanity survived. Raxtor freezes. A child, speaking with such courage. Hologram boy. Remember who you are. Remember who made you. You were not made for fear. You were made to protect others. The boy looks upward. Hologram boy. God watches every heart. The hologram ends. Silence. Then, Marcus smiles. Softly. Marcus Hale. Right. We protect others. The counterstrike. The ship's hull glows white, hotter than stars. Reese. Sir, we have a clean shot at their carrier. Marcus breathes a prayer. Marcus Hale. God, guide this hand. He slams the fire command. A beam erupts. A line of pure destruction, cutting through the darkness. Direct hit. The Kroll command carrier splits apart, a sun blooming in the void. The enemy fleet breaks formation. Confusion. Fear. Keys laughs with relief. Keys. They're falling back. They fear us. Marcus nods, but his eyes remain sharp. Marcus Hale. They'll return. We must be ready. Grief and honor after the battle. Raxtor goes to the docking bay. He touches the empty latch where Jokar's ship once rested. A quiet tear falls. Raxtor. I promise. Your sacrifice will not fade. Marcus joins him. Marcus Hale. Heroes never fade. God remembers every soul who gives their life for others. Raxtor looks at him, understanding more than ever before. A bond forged in Warback on the bridge. Malik and Keys exchange a look, not human and alien anymore, but brothers. Malik. You know this isn't over, right? Keys grins. Keys wouldn't want it any other way. Raxtor faces Marcus. Raxtor, Commander, I follow you. Wherever this path leads. Marcus extends his hand. Marcus, hail. We walk it together. They shake hands. Human and alien, united. One, battle won. But the war awakens. Alarms ping softly. Reese studies the scanner and goes pale. Reese, sir, multiple warp signatures. Bigger. Much bigger. Marcus steels himself. Marcus, hail. Prepare for part 2. Raxtor whispers, but calmly, Raxtor, we survived today because someone wanted us alive. Marcus nods with faith. Marcus, hail. Exactly. Fade to black. Silence after chaos, stars glowing over wreckage. But the warship continues to breathe, and everyone inside prepares for the end. Marcus stands before the viewport, hands behind his back, eyes locked on the approaching storm. Dozens of Kroll dreadnoughts. A full extermination fleet. Reese, sir. We can't win this, Marcus answers quietly. Marcus, hail. We don't need to win. We only need to stand. A faith that doesn't break. Raxtor steps beside him. Raxtor. You really believe a God watches us? Marcus smiles slightly. Marcus, hail. Look at the stars. Look at us. Look at how far we've come. Do you think all this happened by accident? Raxtor slowly nods, a seed of faith now rooted deep. The heart of the warship. Marcus turns to the crew. Marcus, hail. Prepare the pulse core. Shock across every face. Malik. Sir? That will overload the reactor. Marcus nods. Marcus, hail. Yes, it will destroy the fleet. And us. Raxtor grabs his shoulder. I'm emotional. Raxtor. No, there must be another way. Marcus's voice softens. Marcus, hail. Every time humanity faced extinction, someone stood up. Someone paid the price. He looks at Raxtor. Marcus, hail. Today, that someone is me. Raxtor's hands shake. He feels what humans call love. The promise. Marcus gives Raxtor a data pad. Marcus, hail. When I detonate the core, you take the survivors. You find a home. You build again. Raxtor takes it. Eyes burning. Raxtor, I swear, I will protect them. As if they are my own. Marcus puts a hand on his chest. Marcus, hail. Then humanity lives on. In you. Raxtor bows his head, not in fear, in respect. The final battle alarms scream. The enemy arrives, surrounding everything. General Vor, broadcast. Humans. This time you stay dead. Marcus sits in the command chair, calm as a man who knows his soul is safe. Marcus, hail. We do not die. We pass the torch. He gives the final order. Marcus, hail. Begin overload. Reese whispers. Reese, goodbye. Commander. Marcus smiles gently. Marcus, hail. No, good journey. Light against darkness. The warship glows brighter and brighter, power shaking the void. Enemy vessels fire everything they have, but it's too late. Marcus closes his eyes. Marcus, hail, soft prayer. God. Receive us kindly. Explosion. A sun erupts. Radiance floods the stars. The Kroll fleet evaporates into dust. The Terran warship dies. But it does not die alone. Survival. By grace. Raxtor watches from a distance, tears drifting in zero gravity. Raxtor, whisper, not luck. Someone wanted us to live. He turns to the human children behind him, terrified, but alive. He kneels, placing a gentle hand on the nearest one. Raxtor, from now on, I stand for you. I stand for him. I stand for humanity. The stars shine on his face, and for the first time, he believes humanity is not a species. It is a spirit. Years later, a new colony thrives on a green world. Human and alien children play together. Statues stand in the center. Marcus, hail, and Jokar, hero of two worlds. Raxtor watches the sunrise. A survivor. A leader. A believer. He whispers to the sky. Raxtor, we will rise again. Always. A breeze answers, as if someone heard.